up. A terribly overcast day. Those are the solar fields over there in the center back. There's Lapi in the left hand corner, tiny little dot. And here's an overview of the village. Very overcast today. Wow. I think that signals beginning of winter. But then again, winter here is kind of sunny. Never mind. And little Bella having little walkies. She's walking a bit funny because she had a broken leg that's got operated, so she's got a couple nails in her leg. And they will be taken out in about a week or so. She's sort of recovered, but the nails need to be readjusted, or they actually just need to come out. So I just left the puppies, but look what happened on the walk. Plantain! Bella helped me forage lots and lots of plantain. And I happened to stumble across some walnuts by Millie's place, and she said I could have some. So yay, I got plantain and walnuts. Actually, I'm going to pass the walnuts to Vrinda now. It's like musical walnuts. But plantain, yay, I'm going to put them all in the dehydrator. Hi, Rocky. Hey, Rocky. Hi, Rocky. Hello, darling. Hi. Oh, hi. Haven't seen you in ages. I think it's been nearly 24 hours, huh? And this little Kartik. Hey, Kartik. Hello. Okay, I'm back home from my stroll with the dogs in the morning, and I visited some friends for some tea. It was lovely. I am now back. As you can see, Jade is behind me in the sun. She's in the full sun, which is no good. From this side it looks like shade, but the sun is, anyway, it's not a good situation for her. So I guess if we go around this way. It's just a lot of sun exposure, as you can see. Morning sun comes from that side, and now because it's afternoon, she's getting it from all the other sides. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the compost pile that is in her parking space underneath the protective walnut tree, and that is my job for today. So off we go. Guess what time it is? Manure time. I have got the correct foot attire as usual. So my spade is already at the other manure heap, so I'm actually just going to head over there. And it is now around about 3 o'clock, I think, maybe 2:30. And it is time to start shoveling manure. It's going to be such a big job, but it needs to be done though, sooner rather than later. I want my van to be out of the sun. So from here you could probably tell my van is over there somewhere in full sun. And here, look, it's beautiful shade, totally protected. So I'm going to shift this manure from there, just over here. And I know there's a whole bunch of rubble there, as you can see. It's just cement and crap that came out of the house when they were doing renovations. And instead of disposing of it, I suppose they decided it would be good to put it at the parking lot space. Anyway, whatever happened, it just is as it is now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover it, because I don't think there's any way that I am going to put wheelbarrows after wheelbarrows of that in the bin. I'm just gonna cover it, and I'm gonna make it a flower bed, and that's my plan. So that's going to start with manure. Okay, so I've started and that actually looks so much better already. It makes me feel really good. So this is like broken tiles. That actually looks like plastic, which I don't. I can remove the plastic at least. So yeah, we've got some bricks, we've got broken tiles, rubble. Here's some more plastic. Here's smudgy. I know it's not great, is it? That's not great. Bailey's here too. So all three of us are going to be covering up this mess, and it will be, I don't know how deep, maybe 20 centimeters deep, and that'll be enough to just grow a little bit of ground covering and just forget that this exists. Yeah, I know. I would much prefer to get rid of it, but there's just no way that I'm going to dig up all of this rubble and put it in the bin. I've got a couple too many things to do to add this to the list. So compost is going on there, 20 centimeters thick, and plant ground covering on top of it, and it's going to look good and it's going to be perfect. So look, I already made a couple dents. I think this is going to go pretty well, and I have a good feeling I might finish this afternoon. It's about 2:30. That seems feasible, doesn't it? It gets dark around 6. I better get going. Alright, so I've taken a little 5-minute break so I can show you progress. I think I've taken about half of the first heap, just guessing obviously. It looks like half of the first heap. And I've distributed it like this. It looks so much better in my opinion. Better to have compost than to have rubble. That rubble over there, I'm gonna have to pick up by hand and put in the bin or put it elsewhere. So that's something I still need to do, but look, it's nice. It looks good. And you know, considering if I wouldn't have had rubble there, I would still have made this some sort of plant bed. So with or without rubble, this was actually going to happen. That's quite funny, isn't it? Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to plant there. Probably nothing for now. I'm just going to let it sit for winter. Might get 1 or 2 weeds. By 1 or 2, I probably mean like 1 or 200. No, I don't know. We'll just have to see. It's no big deal. It's better than rubble. It's better than rubble for sure. Yeah, so I'm quite happy with the progress. And I am going to cover that last tiny little bit of rubble over there, if you can see that. So the flower plant bed is going to come from the oak tree. Beautiful oak tree. So from there, there's already a little bit of compost from last time. Cover this last little bit over here. Connect all the way down to that little very stable brick wall. And that's going to be a little plant bed with like flowers, some ground covering, who knows what else. It could be anything. Anything that likes shade, because we've got quite a bit of shade happening here. Yeah. So, pretty good. Very happy with that. And I'm just going to carry on putting a lot of compost on top of here. So it's going to be a mountain. But then obviously I'm going to take from this mountain and move it into the garden. but initially this is going to be much more of a mountain. Yeah, so that's the plan, and I'm making very good progress. So a quick update. I just checked the time, and this has taken me about half an hour to do. So half a mound of compost from here, over there, half an hour. That's amazing. I am very impressed. I thought it would take longer. But obviously at the beginning I have the most energy, so let's see if I can keep up the pace. But again, I'm not really in a rush. I've got 3 hours until sunset, so no problem. Supervisor is way over there. Oh my gosh. How is she supervising from over there? She's probably gonna check it out when there's not too much dust flying around. Clever supervisor. Very clever. I've got both supervisors here. Maybe one supervisor is supervising the other supervisor. Oh my god, they are so cute. Anyway, they seem to be checking out the neighbor's place right now. So, back to what I'm doing. Look at this beautiful mountain of compost. It looks great. And here's the other half of the mountain. I'd say I've done about half now. Just around half. The sun has definitely moved a little lower. So what I'm gonna do is check the time and see how long this took. So I've just checked the time, and the second half of the first heap also took me half an hour. So that's good news. I'm keeping up momentum. Sky is blue. Oh, pretty sky. Looking really good. Look at that cute house. What an adorable house. So yeah, now I'm halfway. And I think it's pretty good. Beautiful heap. So that heap needs to be double the size. And this heap over there needs to be gone. And then I can park my van back where my van belongs. So that's the mission for today, and I think it is manageable because now it's 4 o'clock. So it means I've still got 2 hours before sunset, and apparently it takes me 1 hour to move one heap, and I've only got one heap left. So, looking good. There's 2 cats here. So cute. Neighbors have just arrived with their horse. They were out with horse and cart. Isn't that cool? Smudgy's gonna go check. That's so awesome. Look at that horsey. Went on a big adventure. Oh, Smudgy's really gonna go check. I thought she actually didn't like horses. Let's see how this goes. She's just staying on the side of the gate. Oh, there they go. Oh, so sweet. Okay, yeah, Smudgy definitely stayed on this side. She doesn't like big animals like cows and horses. I guess she feels like the biggest animal she can take is a dog. She charges dogs, poor little things. Anywho, I am back to my manual labor, moving the cow poops. But I am so happy with the progress. It looks really good. Okay, Smudgy says it's getting dark, which it is. So I'm gonna finish this in the dark, but this will be the last video because it's gonna be too dark to video. It kind of already is, actually. I hope you can see that big mountain of compost. I think one truck is about 2 tons of compost, so I got 2 trucks of compost, which will be just about 4 tons of compost. So I'm pretty happy with my progress, and yeah, I'm happy I was able to shift this today. I don't know what time it is right now. Let me check. Okay, so it is 5:30. So at 6 o'clock it'll definitely be dark. but I think I'll be finished by 6. So it's just been a little bit more compost than I thought it was. It always goes like that, doesn't it? But I'm still gonna finish it, and that's great. Mission accomplished. It's been a long day. I've just had dinner, and the cats have decided to sit on top of me. It's pretty cute. He's a cute cat. He's a cute cat. See Smudgy. Hey Smush. Oh, cute little kittens. So I didn't quite finish the driveway clearing. I was so close, just so close, and I just couldn't see what I was doing anymore. It was dark, so I just had to stop. It's a pity because it would have been nice to just finish the job, but also it's not the end of the world. I'll just finish the last little bit tomorrow. And I did so much today, so tomorrow is going to be basically no job. Very, very quick job. Yeah, I think I'll just do it after my exercises tomorrow. And yeah, it'll be easy. And then I can repark Jade before the heat kicks in later in the day. Good morning. Look at all this fog. Wow, that's beautiful. As you can see, my van is still here. I need to see what tiny little bit of soil I left over, or compost. It's just the smallest amount. I just couldn't see anything last night anymore. It was so dark. But look at this lovely fog. It's so pretty. All right, let's go sort out that compost. Well, Smudgy says good morning. Hello, good morning, Smudgy. All right, let's go. Oh, hello, beautiful Cosmos. Hi, Cosmos. Oh, floor of rose petals. And a purring cat. These guys are still alive. That's pretty cool. I really like them. I think they're cute. Some more rose petals. Oh. Ah, lovely day. It's nice to have a little bit of overcast and fog, and it feels really nice because usually it's just very hot and dry. And now there's some dew on the grass. Oh, this feels really good. Hello, cat. Meow. Meow. Alright, onwards. Little tree's still looking good. I think you can even see the dew. It looks great, doesn't it? So, obviously do not need to water the garden today. First of all, because I watered yesterday. And today it looks pretty good. So what I'd really like to do is just get some straw around these trees. I might do that today. But let's stay focused. Walking through the wet grass. Right. I don't know if you can hear that, but that little shed over there, the neighbors, they have a massive pig. It grunts a lot. I think it was actually snoring yesterday whilst I was doing this work. I think you can probably hear it, maybe. Hey, cat. Yeah, yeah. So, look at this. Amazing work I did yesterday. And this is a little bit left over. Not much. But like I said, I just couldn't see a thing anymore yesterday, so couldn't finish it. But luckily that makes it easy for today because there's really not much left. Yeah, easy. So I'm just gonna move this last little bit over here onto there as much as possible. I think I even shoveled a little bit over the brick wall yesterday because I just couldn't see what I was doing. Look, there's dust everywhere. Oh well, that's okay. Okay, hey Smudgy, should we finish? Yeah, let's finish this project, a little job. Wow, what a beautiful day. Oh my gosh. This feels really good. So hazy. Ta-da! It is all clear. That looks good, doesn't it? So much better. I hope that never blocks the drive again. I guess Smudgy agrees. And I've got a little bit over there next to that little brick wall that just really doesn't look very stable at all. I think the compost will hold it up though. And obviously this gigantic mountain here looks amazing. Super happy with this. And now I am going to park Jade back where she belongs, underneath Walnut Tree. Walnut Tree is walnutting a lot. I don't know if you can see them, but there's lots of walnuts up there. So many. And constantly dropping a couple. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Smudgy is there as well. Yeah, this looks fantastic. Hey, Smush? Totally. I was just looking around here and look what I found. It's a walnut that was eaten by something and they smashed the nut open somehow and ate the nut inside. They smashed the shell, I mean. So, whatever it is, that's really impressive. Some sort of bug, insect, animal. We don't have squirrels here. And I don't think a squirrel would eat a nut like that.